O'Leary Ventures chairman and Shark Tank investor Kevin O'Leary. All right, so the Trump-Musk beef seems to be petering out. What does that mean?
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I mean, remember, I care about policy. I care about investing. I'm pretty happy that these two have started to reconcile their differences. I mean, you know, this is a classic case of poo-poo happens, but they really need each other. And I like the fact that Elon, in my view of that thing, the Epstein thing was over the top. For whatever reason he did that, I'm glad he pulled that back in. I'm sure these two men had a heart-to-heart. It's good. But you think about why this matters. Number one, Elon is the #1 industrialist in America, with many of these technologies the envy of the world. I don't care if it's EVs or it's robotics or neurosurgery, incredible stuff. You talk about SpaceX. All this stuff is the cutting edge of American tech. And Trump wants to have that in his back pocket. The most powerful man on earth wants the richest man on earth for a million reasons. And so if they have a little fight for a week or two, so what? And, you know, maybe the relationship's slightly different going forward, but it's going to be there again. And I think it's a good thing. And the market loved it, by the way. Investors loved it. They don't want this fight. Nobody wants this fight. And I think the way it's being handled, and, you know, Susie getting in there, brokering a deal, brilliant. That's what her job is. She's good at it. She figured it out. She also understands why this is important.
So men fight, and sometimes women fight with men. But there's rules for fighting with women. I think we just learned one just now. You're in the business sector. You understand sometimes the Congresswoman, you're not allowed to interrupt a female, apparently. How do you think Bessent handled that, and how do you think all men should handle that?
Well, he was trying to make a point that the data from 4 hours prior to his testimony indicated that tariffs have not yet had an effect on inflation. And that's true. I'm a numbers guy. I read the numbers. I read the data. I mean, you can have rhetoric till the cows come home, but you make decisions on how you put capital to work and invest based on numbers. And so because the actual cost of tariffs have been erratic. I mean, we've been all over the map, but the way the market's looking at it now, leaving out all of the, you know, back and forth with Europe and England and, you know, Japan and India, it smells like to the market a 10% reciprocal tariff, which is almost the same as a VAT tax, a consumer tax, a consumption tax in most countries between 7 and 14%. So the market likes that. They say, okay, the big daddy deal, though, is you know, what we're getting on China. We don't have any details yet, but everybody doesn't care about the rest. I want to be honest with you, Jesse. They don't care. They want to hear what's going on with China.
Right. So
they care about China. China is the big daddy deal, and we want the IP. We want the access to their markets. We want to know about the TikTok thing next week. There's so much stuff with China. That's the big deal.
We're going to go from China to Hogg. And so this guy got 86th because he's white, he's a guy, and allegedly he's straight. I don't want to impose that on him. Do the Democrats say they learned a lesson last election? But you look at this, it doesn't look like they learned anything.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. You know, you can still get canceled. I mean, you would think that's hard to do, but you can do it. I mean, the power of social media and instantaneous network broadcasting, of which you're part of and you understand, is a ferocious force. And this is something that every CEO in every boardroom, whether it's a large or small company, is watching with amazement, saying, how do you control this beast? You don't. And that's why you've really got to think about what you say and what you do every single day, because somebody's watching it somewhere. I mean, I'm in LA right here, and this is, I don't know what to call this. I mean, this is just a mess.
Well, Kevin, they're saying there's no violence in LA. They're saying there's no riot, there's nothing.
Au contraire, my friend. What's happening here is it's killing small business. What people don't understand about this, these riots shut down small businesses. So you've got let's say a grocery store or a small hardware store or a dry cleaner or a restaurant. They're shut down. There's no foot traffic. Even if they didn't get their windows smashed, they're getting killed. Why is this a good thing? This is a bad thing. And I mean, And I'm thinking about what Gavin Newsom, his problem right now, and I say to his campaign manager right now, you're making the B-roll for the guy you're going to be competing with that wants to take you on as the leader of your party. This B-roll, I'm watching the local news here, this is nasty, nasty B-roll. Here's the attack ad 24 months from now. Do you want this guy leading our party or running our country with images of fire bombs going all over the place?
Yeah, the guy waving the Mexican flag over the burning car. I mean, that's just going to drill Newsom right in his face.
Bad imagery, really bad imagery.
Well, I'm sure you're staying somewhere lovely in Beverly Hills and you're safe. So, Kevin O'Leary, have a great night. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.